This picture here shows that your horse, first of all, needs to be broke to lead. I mean, this horse is obviously with me here in this picture. You can tell by the slack in the lead rope. And look how soft his eye is and how willing he is. He's in agreement with me as we approach the back of the trailer. Here I have positioned myself about roughly 4 feet away from the end of the trailer, and I have turned completely around, and now I'm changing hands on the lead rope before I ask the horse to begin to load in the trailer. Here I'm using actually one of the lessons from my agility course. This is the first time that I'm actually going to ask this horse to begin to go towards the trailer. So I've asked him to come forward by letting him feel the halter. I've taken the slack out of the lead rope with my left hand. Now with my right hand, I'm directing energy to just behind this horse's shoulder. So this is the first time that I'm asking this horse to attempt to go towards the trailer. Here I'm giving the horse an option. This horse can either think about going inside the trailer, or he can think about coming to the left of the trailer, between me and the trailer. Depending on what his choice is will depend on what I do next. This scene shows that the horse has obviously made the choice to go past the trailer and not in the trailer. After the horse had committed to the wrong choice, and obviously committed to the wrong choice, then I can apply energy and show him that this choice is not working out the best for him. In other words, I made it difficult for the horse to make this choice. You want to be careful here to not bring the life up too quickly. Make sure that the horse has chosen to go past the trailer before you bring that life. Once the horse has responded to my encouragement to go forward, at this spot right here, I let the horse feel the relief. Notice that he's got slack in the lead rope. Look how soft his eye is in this frame. He is listening to me. He's going forward. He is calm and relaxed as he's going forward. You can see in this picture that basically I've just sent the horse on a circle around me, and now his thoughts are coming back towards the trailer. As he comes around, each step he has the opportunity to step into freedom as he's going towards the trailer. Here I'm directing the horse's energy forward by swinging the lead rope just behind his shoulder. You can tell that there is a bit of resistance to what I'm doing here in the horse's thoughts. That's okay. I'm just going to apply this pressure and show the horse that stepping forward at this point is where the relief is. You can tell by the horse's expression here that he has obviously found the sweet spot. He has stepped forward from the last frame, and he is no longer feeling the pressure from me. Look at the slack in the lead rope here, and look at his thoughts are actually going into the trailer. He's not really listening to me. He's looking inside the trailer, which is our end goal. It's the thoughts of the horse going into the trailer that will carry the horse's body inside the trailer. Obviously the horse is attempting to go inside the trailer here. I like for him to first put their nose in the trailer, and then I think it's a good idea to let the horse put their head down here, let them check that floor out, let them find the confidence on their own that this is a safe place for them to be. So I'm going to give the horse quite a bit of time right here. So, he's made the right choice, and we're rewarding the right choice by allowing him to have some time. After just a little bit of encouragement here, after the horse had checked the floor out with his nose, he made the next choice, and that would be to put a foot inside the trailer. Again, rewarded with release and nothing. You can tell by the squatting posture that the horse has in this picture that he's not quite as comfortable as he could be. He's thinking about going into the trailer, which is good. We want that. But I would like for this horse to get more comfortable with his front feet inside the trailer and his back feet on the ground. The trailer at this point is applying pressure to the horse. That's why he's squatting. He's getting ready to jump up over the back of the trailer. His thoughts are still taking him in, but he's not as comfortable here as I would like for him to be, but he's in pretty good shape. Here the horse has all 4 feet inside the trailer, and you can tell by the posture of his tail, you can tell by the squatting of his body that he's not completely relaxed at the moment. I'm never in too big of a rush for the horse to get completely inside the trailer. Because if they get in there prematurely, in other words, if they get in before they've had an opportunity to be comfortable there, you might have a hard time getting them out. And then the difficulty in getting them out of the trailer will make it more difficult to get them back in the next time you ask. So my goal in this process is always to get the horse comfortable with each step of the way. Here we have obviously unloaded the horse, and we're just reapplying the same technique. It's a different angle, and you can see the distance that I am from the horse, that the horse is actually going into the trailer by himself. His thoughts are headed in the trailer, so he's in a state of relaxation right here. Just another opportunity to let the horse get comfortable with the front feet inside the trailer and his back feet on the ground. You can tell that this horse is thinking about stepping up into the trailer as we're doing this. But see, I'm not letting him go completely in the trailer. I've got a little bit of the slack is taken out of the lead rope right here, because I want the horse to take a little bit of time right here and get comfortable here with his back feet out of the trailer and his front feet inside the trailer. Here I'm allowing the horse to go ahead and step his back feet into the trailer. This picture captures a good spot where the horse is actually getting time to relax with the front feet in the trailer and the back feet on the ground. Note the slack in the lead rope, and the horse is just standing there calm and just getting relaxed right here. I feel this is a very important spot right here. My hand up there on the horse's body is there in reassurance. I'm not asking that horse to go forward with my hand on there. I'm asking that horse to get comfortable right there. After the horse got comfortable with his back feet on the ground, his front feet in, I'm asking him, encouraging him to step on up in the trailer now. Look at the posture of the horse in this picture. He's going straight into the trailer, and look how much more relaxed he is about it. That's the importance of taking the time to let your horse get comfortable as he's going inside. If you have a stock type trailer like this one, it's a good idea once the horse enters the trailer, I like for them to be able to turn around. The fact that they can move their feet once they're inside the trailer will help those horses to find the confidence that they need to be able to re-enter the trailer. I have gotten inside the trailer with the horse here at this point, and I'm doing that for 2 reasons. One, to reassure the horse that he's okay, in other words, to help him have confidence, and also I'm getting ready to help this horse to move his hindquarters away from me, and which will also build his confidence. I'm asking this horse to back out of the trailer 1 step at a time. you can't see in this picture, but I've got a hold of the lead rope, and I have just taken contact with the horse's nose and waited, and when that left hind foot came up off the ground, that horse felt slack in that lead rope. So because the horse was willing to move backwards, that horse stepped into freedom. So I'm going to help this horse to back out of the trailer with the same philosophy that we helped him to get in, by making the right thing easy. And that is, when I ask this horse to move his feet backwards, I'm going to let him move his feet backwards by feeling complete release. When you start getting close to the edge of the trailer, this is a spot that can be very difficult for horses to accept. This is why that I spend so much time getting the horse comfortable with his front feet in the trailer and his back feet out, so that when it becomes time for him to step down, it's easier for them to accept. This has got to be like the same sensation that you get in rappelling off of a mountain. You gotta trust that everything's going to be all right when you're stepping someplace you can't see, and realize that the horse cannot see the ground behind him. So you're asking that horse to step into a blind spot. So you need to be there for him in a comforting way, in a reassuring way, and as a leader as well. He needs to be listening to you and trust you that it's going to be okay when he steps down. You can tell by the horse's tail here that he's not overly comfortable about being in this position. He's not quite sure that it's okay to step down, but he is agreeing with me, and he's bringing that other foot down. So I'm just there for him, reassuring him that everything is okay. Everything matters when it comes to working with a horse, and I'm always thinking about down the road, but I'm in the moment. And in the moment here, I'm reassuring this horse that as he stands there with his back feet on the ground, that he's okay. This will set the stage up so that later on, when I want to reload this horse into the trailer, it'll be much easier for him to accept, because he was allowed the chance to get comfortable as he was going in and as he's coming out. Here I'm going to actually lead the horse into the trailer, but I'm going to do it in the same way that I drove him into the trailer. I'm going to ask him to come forward with my left hand, and if he comes forward, he's going to step into a slack rope. If he doesn't come forward, I'm going to encourage forward motion by swinging towards just behind his shoulder there. So I've got the same cue, so to speak, that I had when I was driving the horse in while I'm leading him in. The horse is trying to come forward here, so I'm letting him, just letting him work at it here a little bit on his own, and letting him get comfortable as he is approaching, coming inside the trailer with me up there with him. Obviously, his thoughts are taking him inside the trailer. Look where his eyes, where he's looking, and look at his ears, where his attention is. He's going in with a bit more energy than I would like for him to. He's using a lot more energy than he needs to. It's okay. This is the first time I've actually led this horse up into the trailer, and he's responding by jumping over the back of the trailer, and that's that spot that will really cause you a lot of trouble in this trailer loading process if we don't take it into consideration. So this picture just catches a moment in time that is what it is. There's nothing really you can do about it. He's mentally going into the trailer, which is what we want, but he's actually jumping over the back of the trailer. Here I'm just encouraging the horse to come forward and asking him to step up, and he's just coming over that threshold of the trailer, and he looks pretty comfortable here. Here the horse has stepped 3 feet into the trailer and is bringing the fourth one. You can tell by where his head is that his attention is the outside of the trailer, and it is what it is right now. So, I'm going to encourage this horse to come forward by putting a little effort behind his shoulder and asking him to come forward. And I'm also going to be mindful of his thoughts. And if he has to come out of the trailer at this point, I'm going to let him come out. I'm not going to try to hold him in there. If you try to hold a horse or force them to accept it at this point, it will be counterproductive for you. So I'm going to allow this horse to have a moment in this posture of insecurity while he's thinking about coming out. And I want him to have a moment here so he can get comfortable here, so it becomes his idea to willingly step forward. Just repeating the backing out process here. And you can see in this picture that my hand is real short on the lead rope. I'm not pulling hard on him. I'm just there short so that I can be there in a supporting fashion when this horse needs support. And by that, when he's thinking about coming forward, I can apply just enough pressure for him that he finds relief in stepping backwards. And my hand is going to stay steady there so that the horse can step into that freedom. And then I will be there in a reassuring way to let this horse know that this is the right choice. This is the best deal, is to step quietly out of the trailer. Once his back feet have landed safely on the ground, I'm standing here with my hand on his shoulder, just reassuring him that everything's okay. You can see by the attention on that right ear that he's looking over his shoulder to the right to be sure that everything is okay. Here I'm going to load this horse by remaining completely on the side of the trailer. I'm asking this horse to step forward now around to my left, which would be to his right. This is the first signal for me to tell this horse to go get in the trailer. The horse is obviously agreeing with me here, and he's stepping forward, and I've positioned myself. I'm still on the side of the trailer, and I'm encouraging that horse to step forward. I've given him enough rope that he's going to be able to go around the end of the trailer and position himself towards the back of it so that he can load himself. Here the horse is thinking about moving further to his right. He's actually looking off to the right and not looking into the trailer. So I probably got the slack taken out of the lead rope at this point, but at the same time I'm taking the slack out, I'm applying energy just behind his shoulder there on the left side of his body. This frame captures the horse agreeing with me by bringing his thoughts back to inside of the trailer, and I'm allowing him to experience that right choice of thought by feeling a complete absence of motivation from me. Here the horse is contemplating coming to his left and avoiding going inside the trailer. So I'm increasing the life in my lead rope there with my right hand to sort of build a wall out here on the left side of the horse, so that I'm waiting at this point for his thoughts to go back inside the trailer. The horse has obviously here decided that the trailer is the best place to be, and I'm rewarding that with slacking the lead rope and allowing the horse to have some time again, put his nose down, check the floor out. But I like his posture, I like his attitude, I like his body position. His thoughts have lined his body up so that he can safely and quietly enter this trailer. Again, he was thinking about coming off to the left here, so I'm just bringing the life up in that lead rope just a little bit. I'm still standing up there by the wheel well of the trailer, so I'm still way out in front of that horse, and I'm just encouraging him to step forward by swinging the lead rope there in my right hand. The horse is responding nicely here by just stepping up into the trailer. Now, here I have to recognize that he's gone forward, even though I can't see his head. But I've recognized that he's going forward by looking at his body, and I'm stepping back towards the back of the trailer now as well, so that I can put enough slack in the lead rope to give the horse somewhere to go. If he takes all the slack out of the lead rope and hits the end of the lead rope and comes back out, that would be my fault, not his. So the handler here needs to be prepared and positioned to see that the horse is agreeing with what you're asking for, and then allow them to go ahead through with it. Here the horse has quietly stepped up into the trailer on his own, and I'm just agreeing with him by walking back and putting slack in the lead rope. So this is a picture that exemplifies the process, and when you stay consistent to the process, this will always happen. A horse will willingly go into the trailer and do it on their own accord at your suggestion. Now I've stepped around to the back of the trailer, and I've just placed my hand upon this horse's hip, again in an affirming way that he's done a good job. I want the horse to be comfortable right here. I just stepped up in the trailer with this horse, and now I'm asking him to back out again. Note the posture of the horse as he backs out of the trailer this time. He's relaxed about it. He's comfortable, which was the whole goal of the loading process. As we approach the very back of the trailer, you can tell that the horse is recognizing that he's there. He's raised his head up a bit higher than I really would like for him to, but that's okay. He still looks pretty comfortable. Look at his tail is relaxed. The muscles in his body are fairly relaxed. He's just stepping backwards with confidence here. As the horse's back feet get on the ground, I'm there in a reassuring way that he's okay. You can tell by his tail that he's not as comfortable as he could be, but I'm there for him in a supporting way, and just want to reassure him that he's okay. You can tell by the relaxed tail that the horse is much more comfortable than he was in the prior frame. However, he still looks like he's thinking about going back up into the trailer. So I'm just there reassuring him that this is an okay place. It's okay.